So, welcome to our Marseille rebuild here on Football Manager 2021. We take a look at the Marseille trophy shelf and trophy display. It's pretty good, but they can still use our help. I failed at Hoffenheim. I failed at Lazio. Can I fail here at Marseille as well? So, we're going to start at Ligue 1. Media prediction is third place, so we are way up there. In Ligue 1, it's the top 3 spots that get a Champions League spot, so top 4 is not good enough. We need to be top 3. They have an exciting team. If you play with them in a normal career save, they're probably a lot of fun. Doing it in 5 years is obviously different because you're not worried about as many youngsters and bringing up the youth academy and whatnot. So here we go. Milik up top, Payet, and on down the list. Thauvin is going to be, should be our superstar. Milik will be really good. He is on loan from Napoli. He is a top-notch striker. I think he will do nice things in Ligue 1. We'll see how long we have him. I'm not sure. I didn't look yet. It might just be a 1-year loan type deal. So let's get to it. Well, guys, it's the end of season 1, 2020 season with Marseille. Let's see what happened. A little bit of heartbreak right at the end. New arrivals. These are guys that were brought in before me. Nicham, 4 goals and 9 assists for him. So good sign there. Tonga, 6 goals, 26. We brought in Milik. 24 goals, 3 assists, so that was a really good one. And a few other just young guys. Alvaro, 35 appearances, 6.8 rating, 1 assist, so good for him. Transfers out, we let go of Balouge. He had 47 appearances, 14 goals, 7 assists. So it looks like they let some guys that left ended up going on to do good things. Loans out, Perrin didn't do much. Strootman, he'll be coming back, 1 goal, 3 assists. And Radonjic, 2 appearances, and that's it. Season's results, we finish in 4th place. And in Ligue 1, that is the Europa League spot and not a Champions League spot like I was thinking we had secured. PSG win, 101 points, 32 wins, 5 draws, 1 loss. We had 17 wins, 11 draws, and 10 losses on the year. We look at our Champions League spot. We were knocked out. We were in a group with Liverpool, Barcelona, and Dynamo Kiev. We drew against Liverpool and Kiev, and then we proceeded to lose all the rest. Coupe de France. We were knocked out in the quarterfinal by Stade Rennes. And the Trophy des Champions, we with a runner-up, we lost to PSG 2-0 in the final. Moments to remember, biggest win, we beat Angers 4-0. Match to remember, we beat Lille 4-0. And then goal of the season, Nicham on loan from Celtic, 24-meter shot. Finances, everything looks wonderful. And 27,000 shirts sold. Thauvin, Sakai, Payet, Benedetto, and Nagatomo are leading shirt sales. And how we lined up: 4-2, 3-1. 24 goals for Milik, 3 assists, 11 and 13 for Payet, 2 and 2 for Kawhi, and 9 and 5 for Thauvin. 4 goals, 10 assists for Suissance. And 4 goals, 9 assists for Nicham. And so things look pretty good. I mean, we finished 4th. I feel good about it. No manager awards. Club awards, fans player of the season. Nicham, young player of the season, Croissance. Goal of the season, Nicham. Milik, top goal scorer with 24. 13 assists by Payet. Cuisant, 6th player of the matches awards. Nicham, highest average rating. Record breakers, most goals by a player in a match, 2. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Most goals by a player in a league match, 2. 13 assists by Payet. 18 clean sheets from Mandanda. And Cuisance, 6th player of the match awards is a record. Youngest goal scorer, Kamara, a 21-year-old center back, and oldest goal scorer, 34-year-old Dimitri Payet. So there you go. That's how we finish this one. So we'll be in the Europa League next season. And so now I know we need to finish top 3 for Champions League, which I think is highly doable. We'll look at our transfer budget and see if I can bring in, I think, one more star. I think that could definitely put us in the top 2 range, because I don't know if we'll ever compete in these 5 years with PSG and how good they are. Maybe Mbappe leaves and we catch a break. So that's it for this season. We're going to go into the off season, make our transfers. We'll come back, show you the team, and then we'll go forward trying to win League 1. So we are back. We've played through our off season. We've built our team to the best of our abilities. We only had roughly 13 million to spend, which is nothing. So we did some loans and we signed some depth guys to hopefully help out the team. Alessio Cragno is our new starting goalkeeper. We brought him in for like 7 million, so I thought that was a good deal. We got Larola, Balerdi, Davinson Sanchez we brought in from Tottenham on loan, and Alvaro out wide. Balerdi is here on loan again. Larolo here again. Milik is up top as our striker again. We brought in Iheanacho on loan to back him up, and Rodri from Real Betis to play the wings and kind of develop, and maybe we'll sign him. We'll see how that goes. So Milik, Enrique, Cuisance, Thauvin, Lopez, Strootman is back now, and you saw our back 4 already. Kamara is out for international. He'll be back soon, and then he'll take over next to Sanchez. I think that'll be a really good tag team of center backs. So we're going to simulate through the season, and we'll see how this one goes and see if we can win that Europa League or, get a Champions League spot. So we'll be right back. So it's the end of the season. Let's see how we got on. The new arrivals come in. Galan, 1 goal, 8 assists for us in that fullback spot. So pretty good. Davinson Sanchez, 51 appearances, 3 goals. Iheanacho, 28 appearances, 11 goals, 4 assists. Cragno, 44 appearances, 6.85 rating. And Rodri, 11 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists. So pretty much all around good signings. Transfers out. Jermaine, 11 goals, 3 assists. And everyone else kind of didn't do much of anything. Our loans, you can go down the list. Nobody really performed extraordinary. Season results, we finished in 8th place. We were at one point in 2nd for a while, and then we dropped down, and you see 57 to 3rd place was only 6 points. So it was a pretty close race. We lost our last match against St. Anchan, and that was disappointing. Europa League, we made it to the 2nd knockout round, lost to Arsenal 2-0 and 1-0. So not too bad there. And the Coupe de France, we were the runner-up. We lose to PSG 4-0 in the final there. Moments to remember, biggest win 4-1 over Toulouse. Match to remember, we beat PSG 2-1, nice. And goal of the season was the Marseille central midfielder Rongier, 23-meter strike against Limassol. Finances, everything went down. 33,000 shirts sold. Thauvin, Lopez, Radoncic, Strootman, and Cragno were our top shirt sellers. And this is how we lined up. Milik with 15 goals, 4 assists, 2 goals for Radoncic, 12 goals for Thauvin, along with 8 assists, 6 assists for Cuisance, 8 for Galan, and a 6.85 rating for Cragno. Accolades, none for the coach. Lopez was our fans player of the season. He was also the young player of the season. Signing of the season was Galan. Rongier, the goal of the season. Milik, top goal scorer with 15, 8 assists for Thauvin. Player of the match awards was also Thauvin with 6 of them. Lopez 7.0 rating, and Strootman with passes completed per 90 minutes. Record breakers, most goals by a player in a match, Iheanacho with 2. And that appears to be the same. Most player of the match awards in a season, Davison Sanchez with 6. I believe that's a tie with several other players. And that's how this one went. We were flying high, and then we crumbled at the end. So maybe we need some veteran leadership to come in and solidify that team when morale starts getting low. So we're going to see what kind of transfer budget we can get this time. I don't want to sell as many players. We're going to do our maximum of 5 loans. That seems to be the best way for now while we don't have much of a transfer budget. So we'll be right back with the start of the next season. So we are back. We've played our friendlies, and now we're getting ready to go through another year with Marseille to try to win anything, some kind of trophy at all. So here's our team going forward. Iheanacho up top as striker. Radonjic from Marseille, the Serbian. Attacking mid left fielder. Payet in that advanced playmaker role. Thauvin out wide to the right. Cuisance and Ranger in the middle, and Galan, Sanchez, Camara, and Lirola in the back, followed by Cranio in goal. Brought in Hugo Lloris, Alvaro Pape, Vallejo we brought in. He looks real good too. 25-year-old Spaniard. Strootman, Tongia, Enrique, Benedetto, and Lopez we brought in as well, but he's injured. He looks good. Nice first touch. He's out for 7 weeks to 3 months, and 3 to 6 months for him. So let's get through this season and try to at least qualify for the Champions League or anything. Some kind of silver lining, some kind of light at the end of the tunnel for us. So let's get to it. So here we are. It's the end of the 2022 season. Let's see what's going on. Another head scratcher, disappointment. New arrivals, Vallejo, 40 appearances, 17 goals and 3 assists, so he was a great signing. And Hugo Lloris, no appearances, we didn't need him to play, so that is a plus in my opinion. We transferred out Mohamed, Filipinho, and Moku, and none of them really did anything, so some good transfers out. We loaned out Targalan, I think. 3 goals, 7 assists. Scoratino, 1 goal, 4 assists. So some guys did decent on their loans out. So season results, 13th position. Right here. 46 points, 12 wins, 10 losses, 12 wins, 10 draws, 16 losses, and a -4 goal difference. So not a good year by any means. The Coup de France, we were knocked out in the 10th round by Stade Rennes, which was only the second round for us, so the second playoff match, tournament match. Marseille over Nice, 5-0. We beat Reims 2-1, and the goal of the season, Cuisance 4-2 against Toulouse. Finances, everything's down across the board. 33,000 shirts sold. Thauvin, Lopez, Vallejo, Radonjic, and Tongia. And how we lined up. Iheanacho, 11 goals, 5 assists, 17 and 3 for Vallejo. Thauvin, 9 and 4. 11 assists for Galan, our left back, which is very nice. He must be a very good crosser. Accolades, 0 for the manager again. Camara, fans player of the season. Camara, young player of the season. Vallejo, signing of the season. Cuisance, goal of the season. Vallejo with 17 goals is the top goal scorer. Galan, 11 assists. Vallejo, 5 player of the match awards. Competition awards, none. And record breakers, most goals by a player in a match. Thauvin with 3. And most goals by a player in a league match with 3. So a disappointing season, and we only have 1 more to go, I believe. So we're going to play through our off season. We only have $9 million in the transfer budget. We may have to sell Thauvin if we can get anything for him at this point. He's 30 years old. We'll see. We needed to make some drastic changes to have any hopes of winning anything. So we'll be right back. So we are back, and we are ready for the next season to start. And here is our lineup. Vallejo up top in the advanced forward striker position. Here on loan from Liverpool, Takayumi Minamino. As you guys all know how good he is. Thauvin is going to take this attacking advanced playmaker support role. Out on loan here is Diallo from Man United, Lopez and Rongier. In the middle, Galan, Sanchez, Camara, and Jan Couto on loan here from Man City. And Hugo Lloris. Oh, he's not supposed to be in there. And there you go with Cranio in goal. And on the bench, Lloris, Strootman, Tonja, Radonjic, Pape, Bajarima, and Harvey White we brought in on loan. Herrera we brought on loan as well, but we forgot we can only register 4 non-EU players, and that gives us 5. So might be rotating some guys out and about. So our friendlies, 2 draws and 2 wins. We beat RB Leipzig, so that is a good gauge of where we could be and what we could possibly do. So let's get to it. Well, here we go. It's the end of 2023 season for Marseille. I finally figured out how to keep my lineup and tactics in place, unless there's injuries, of course. So hopefully in future rebuild videos, now things will be looking a little bit better. So let's go forward. The rivals: Herrera, 1 goal, got off the bench 10 times. Minamino, 44 appearances, 9 goals, 5 assists. Diallo, 44 appearances, 13 goals, and 4 assists for us. Couto, 1 goal, 3 assists for us. Bajarmi, 1 assist, and Harvey White came off the bench 23 times, no goals, no assists. Transfers in, Perrin was a good one. Transfers out, and Enrique, they played well. Loans out, 10 goals, 7 assists for Tonja. And Targeline, 2 goals and 8 assists. Our loan outs did pretty well. Not too bad. Season results, we finished in 10th place with 55 points. We did start off pretty decent, and then right towards the end, we had this run of just poor play. Coupe de France, we finished in the runner-up position. We lost to, on penalties to Lille. So not a bad little run there. Moments to remember: biggest win over Reims, 4-0. 3-0 over Lyon was a match to remember, and goal of the season from Herrera, 27 meters out. Finances, middle of the road, 37,000 shirts sold. Vallejo, Thauvin, Bajarami, Lopez, and Cranio are our shirt sellers. 23 goals for Vallejo and 9 assists, so a great season for him. 9 goals, 5 assists for Minamino, 15 and 6 for Thauvin, 13 and 4 for Diallo, no goals but 7 assists for Lopez, 3 and 7 for Rongier. Galan, 8 assists, he is an assist man. 1 and 1 for Sanchez, 1 and 2 for Camara, 1 and 3 for Couto. Accolades, none for me again. What a shame. Camara, Fans Player of the Season and Young Player of the Season. Bajrami, the signing of the season. Herrera, the goal of the season. Top goal scorer, Vallejo, with 23 goals. And he's the leading assist assister with 9. Thauvin, most player of the match awards with 4. Camara with a 7.0 rating. Competition awards, 0 for us. Diallo, 3 goals in a match and in a league match. And Couto, 7 yellow cards and 2 red cards for us. So that's how that one goes. Let's look at our little history real quick. So we've finished 4th, 8th, 13th, and 10th. So what does our last season hold for us? Transfer budget wise, we have 12 million. So if you ever play with Marseille, do not expect much money at all. You would probably have to sell Thoven and go from there and try to build your team up. Otherwise, you would just be doing the youth academy type stuff. So we're going to simulate through our, well, not simulate, I always say simulate. We're going to play through our off season and come back to simulate our last season with Marseille. So make sure you tap that like button, comment below with who you would like me to rebuild next, even though none of my rebuilds so far have resulted in the team being rebuilt in a better way. Maybe it's more of a tear down videos that I'm doing right now. So remember to tap those buttons and comment below. We'll play through our off season and come back for the last season for Marseille. So here we are. It is the end of the start of the final season as we get ready to try to win something with Marseille. Here's our team going forward into this last season. Vallejo up top, Diallo, Roberto Lopez we brought in, Thoven, Tongia, Roger, Galen, Kumesio, Camara, and Jan, Couto, and Cranio in goal. We brought in Alban Lafont. We have Traore on the bench, Lopez, Kalinga, Strootman, Barami, and Biamabu on the bench. Also reserves Lewis Bate, Radonjic, who's injured right now, and Forna Cujo that we brought in on loan to try to get something going here. So we're going with the 4-2-3-1 attacking. We scored a lot of goals last season. Hopefully we can keep that up moving forward to win at least a trophy in our last season. So here we go. So here we are. It's the end of the rebuild, the end of the season for the 2024 season. Let's see how we got on. The new arrivals. Comesio, 1 goal, 1 assist in 39 appearances. Roberto Lopez, they weren't happy about that. I guess he had some high wages, but 7 goals, 8 assists. Cujo, 21 appearances off the bench, 2 goals and no assists. Shea Bradley, just a few appearances, 1 assist, and Lewis Bate ended up being loaned out at one point. Transfers out. No one really did anything spectacular to make us regret that. And loans out. Kalinga, if you're ever going to play with Marseille, 15 goals, 4 assists out on loan. So you may want to check him out. So now let's see the season's results. So we finished in 5th place, a Europa League spot, so not bad. We improved, 71 points. We're just tied with Stade Rennes. Goal difference got us in 5th instead of 4th. Coupe de France, we were knocked out in the 9th round by Nice. So our first match of the tournament, we were knocked out. Moments to remember, biggest win 4-0 over Lyon. Vallejo had a hat trick for us. 4-2 win over Nice was our match to remember, and goal of the season was Diallo from 22 meters out. Finances, everything's going down again. 32,000 shirts sold. Lopez, Vallejo, Bajrami, Tongia, and Thoven are our leading shirt sellers. And now the season stats. We had some impressive ones. Vallejo, 17 goals, 5 assists, 14 and 5 for Diallo, 7 and 8 for Lopez, and 18 goals, 15 assists for Thoven. So what a season for him. 6 and 4 for Tongia, 2 and 9 for Roger. Galan, 1 and 8, 1 and 1 for Kumesio. Camara, 2 and 2, 1 goal, 7 assists for Couto, and a 6.82 rating for Cranio in goal. No manager awards, club awards, player of the season, Thoven, young player of the season, Comesio, goal of the season, Diallo, top goal scorer with 18, Thoven, top assists, 15, Thoven, most player of the match awards, 6, and the highest rating. So he had a heck of a season. No competition awards, most goals by a player in a match, 3, I'm not sure what's going on here. Most assists by a player, 15. So there you go. And youngest goal scorer, Kudjo, 18 years old. So that's how this rebuild ends. We'll look at our job history real quick. So we finished 4th, 8th, 13th, 10th, and 5th. So 3 top 10 finishes, 2 top 5 finishes, and 0 trophies. So at least with Lazio, we did win one Coppa Italia, I believe, was the trophy we won. And here we go. Hoffenheim, we didn't win any trophies. And now here we are with Marseille with 0 trophies. So that lets you in on how good I am at this game. But it's so much fun. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you love this game as much as I do. Can't wait for the next 2022 to come out. So please comment below with who you would like to see me. I'm calling it rebuilds, but it looks more like a teardown of the team. I think we're going to head to the Premier League next and do a more popular team. The 3 I've played so far, lesser known teams. I'm going to play as many teams as I can, all different variations. So thanks for watching, and until the next rebuild episode, you guys take care.